What's going on, Clutch? What?
What up, what up, what up?
It's your boy Dup.
It's your boy Ross.
This is Clutch going back to what you
Damn, that was a
ladies
good
and gentlemen, another video day, you feel me?
Damn.
I almost lost it there, you feel me?
This nigga almost died to the rogue.
Yeah, man. Feel me?
All right, we're going to check out who's the most vile villain ever.
This is wild. This is super wild. I'm not gonna hold you.
This is the first frame of the video.
This is the first frame of the video. We did not. Yeah. Did not know it was gonna be like that. But
Ross, the real villain? Okay. All right, man.
if
Anywho,
you know, you know. If you was on the stream tonight, you know what we talking about. But we finna get into this one right now, man. Apparently, they got the boy, you know what I'm saying, on here on the thumbnail with all the other villains. He's added to the list now. So it's gonna be interesting to see.
Yes, he is. All right,
context.
Let's see the context of this. Let's do it.
Who's the most vile villain ever in media? A hard question to answer. There's plenty of candidates for this title, and across a variety of different genres. Some people may think of Scar from The Lion King. A lion so obsessed with power that he killed his own brother.
Yeah, nah, Scar was a piece of shit.
I hated Scar, bro. I hated Scar, bro.
Brother! Save me. Long live the king.
I can hear all the. He's like, really, bro? Really?
Bro, nah.
Now they're trying to do a movie about Mufasa. Mufasa.
Oh no, about his Mufasa. Yeah. But I mean, we know how it ends, though. It's still.
So
but I think it's one of those things. It would be interesting to see why his brother was really like that, though.
He want to be king, bro.
I mean, I get it. But
Mufasa was love. He was the golden kid, the king. Kid. He was always in the shadows and
true,
overlooked by big brother. It's gonna be one of them.
Yeah,
Scar.
For the throne, his own brother, my dog Mufasa, shoving the blame on his nephew, forcing him to leave their home Pride Rock and turning Pride Rock into a dry, desolate wasteland. That's evil. Or maybe that's not enough. When you think of someone like Michael Myers, the literal embodiment of evil, who terrorized his hometown and had him here with his ability to never freaking die. These are both good candidates for the title. You could even call them great, but when I say vile, I mean vile. Someone like Homelander. Now that dude is more like it.
If you haven't seen the last season, go watch it.
No spoilers, but yeah.
Homelander.
Definitely.
I can't wait to the season finale. Well, season 5, bruh. He is one. It's rare that you have a villain. Every time they're on screen, I get nervous for everybody else that isn't him, because at any moment he can kill you, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's what makes a true villain so scary, when you don't know when they're gonna snap.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are like, this is what Cody should be. No, not like this. No, that's too far.
I've expressed my distaste for this dude before, but season 4, this dude is on a whole nother level. In the earlier seasons, it was already very clear how messed up in the head this dude was, with him doing things like letting a plane full of people die, the creation of Ryan, dated Stormfront, killed Black Noir, called A-Train fat. The list goes on and on. To sum it all up, he beefed with a baby.
Yeah,
a baby. At least when I beef with babies, it's for a good reason. The point is, this dude was already a bad, hilarious guy who shows no remorse for any of the decisions he makes. So when I say in season 4 things got worse, just know things got worse. Season 4 starts how any other season starts. Huey off somewhere and wearing a Minecraft shirt, Frenchie doing French things, Starlight chatting it up, Butcher doing his typical, "Oi Huey, Homelander's got me son."
Oi Huey.
But Homelander, there was something off about Homelander. He seemed more on edge. He seemed more unstable. And it made me more...
Yeah, definitely. Spoiler alert. Even though he's not going into great detail, but still, yeah, bro.
I want to see what you say.
This nigga always seemed like he was just annoyed, bro. Yeah. Every time you saw him.
Scared of him than ever. I mean, literally, every time he's on screen this season, I just assume someone's about to get lazy. And like 60% of the time, I'm right. This is because Homelander was stressed like never before. Going through a midlife crisis, tired of yes men, trouble with his son. And on top of all of that, he had identity issues worse than the Dominican. I know black. And after several attempts of fixing these issues and failing over and over and over again, Homelander decides to deal with these issues by destroying what he believes is the root of the problem. his humanity, which leads to him doing possibly the most messed up thing he's done to date when he arrives at the lab where he was made. He comes
that episode, bro.
No spoilers. If you gonna get spoiled, you ain't seen it, click off.
with a
Spoiler
cake.
alert.
But he's not here to celebrate with these
Oh
people.
my
You see, this
God.
lab was where Homelander was raised. And these people are the ones that raised him.
Oh
and by
my
raised, I mean
God,
they
bro.
experimented on him, isolated him, and worst of all, showed him zero love when he was a baby. He grew up to be a monster, and that's still messed up. So these people kinda deserved what came next. Homelander, with the calmest expression on his face, enacts his revenge on every single one of them in the most brutal way. Tosses the first dude in this oven room where he used to put Homelander when he was little. Made the second dude, I can't even say I'm trying to get paid, but I'll put it this way. He made this man perform the most vigorous / embarrassing forearm workout in front of all of his colleagues while laughing at him. And this scene was so hard to watch, and as Homelander said, his life was quite literally in his hands. Come on, bro. This is an old man. His Peter.
This shit was wild, bro.
Very wild.
This shit was so fucked up, bro. Oh my. If you in that room and you knew you raised him up, and then you see him down there,
You know what's up.
you just gotta call your family, say, hey, I love you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just send your last wishes.
Mhm.
Send that text.
Yep.
Make amends, with people that you have beef with or whatever. Because nobody in that room was gonna make it out alive. Everybody was fucked, bro.
don't even work like that no more. And he had performance anxiety? Yeah, he stood no chance. At this point, if I was one of the workers, I would have been up there laughing with Homelander to avoid what happens next. Because after putting old dude out of his misery, Homelander murks everyone in the lab, in brutal fashion too, and leaves the director of the lab sealed in there with all their rotting bodies. Yeah. Then you had his plan for internment camps and what he just did to Webweaver, and this man is a monster. If it wasn't for the other people on this list being even more devious, and this episode low-key making you empathize with Homelander in his past, he'd be number one, no question about it. But someone like Sid from Toy Story, I cannot sympathize with that kid at all.
Jackass.
Now I know what you're thinking. It sounds outlandish, it sounds like I'm joking. But I'm not. While Andy is a good owner to his toys, takes care of them, plays with them, Sid is the complete opposite. A lot of people don't talk about this guy because, he's just a kid. But they don't see what I see. He's horrible. Imagine you took all the stuff he did to his toys, mutilating them, reassembling them, burning them, blowing them up, pimping them out, and applied those things to humans. That's a Netflix documentary waiting to happen. If Woody and the gang didn't traumatize his kid, he could have grown to be the next Dahmer, Bundy, Sukuna, and the only reason Sid ain't higher is because you got people like that Terrifier running around. Now this dude, real life, scares me.
You haven't seen, well, I know you haven't seen these.
I sure was about to say, I don't know who this is.
Yeah. He's like it times a million.
All right, well, just keep scrolling in so we can get past it.
Not only is he a literal demon, but he's also a clown. And normally, I'm not scared of clowns at all. I'd be more scared to see a picture of the King of Pop than I would to see a clown on most days. But this dude, he got it. I'm terrified of him. No pun intended. If me and one of my friends saw this dude at night in the middle of an empty road, there would only be one option in that situation. All right, Derek, there's two of us and one of him. So I think if we just...
That's it.
Much like Michael Myers, this dude likes to pop out on Halloween and start murking people. Whoop-de-doo, what a surprise. But it's not this that makes him so scary. It's how he murks people. The Terrifier movies have a reputation for being extremely gory. So much gore that audience members threw up during the premiere of the second movie. And whether that be true or a marketing stunt, I can see why. I can't go over all the things he did in his movies without my video getting nuked off the face of the earth. But I can go over the nastiest, most messed up thing he's done in any of his movies. The hacksaw scene. And since I can't really show clips of the scene without them looking like you opened your eyes underwater, I'ma draw it out for you. Alright, so we got Terrifier here on the left, ready for the hacksaw scene, hacksaw in hand. And right next to him, we got this person, this girl, hung upside down, not looking very happy as we can see. And in the hacksaw scene, Terrifier takes the hacksaw and goes all the way up to about this area, and then he hits her with a bop. And that's the hacksaw scene. When it comes to being vile, Art the Clown has zero competitors standing in his way. It's a landslide, is what I would have said. If it wasn't for...
Hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so...
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Dang.
Yeah, that's what's up. 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 Yeah, that's
changed.
It's over.
So bad.
Very. I gotta see this.
So bad.
Sean Diddy Combs, American rapper, producer, rich guy. We all know who he is. While every person I mentioned before this has committed atrocities in their respective movies and TV shows, this man is the exception. He's out here doing these things in real life. A lot of y'all probably know all the things he's been accused of. But if you don't,
disorderly conduct, breach of contract, tax evasion, embezzlement, illegal possession of a firearm, destruction of property, possession of controlled substances, illegal surveillance, battery, criminal coercion, battery, trafficking, and
now what if I told you that was only half the list? This is ridiculous. You would have thought he was going crime for crime with Bill Cosby. The accusations against this man were serious. When these accusations came out, news outlets were on it, YouTube was on it, Tubi made a documentary out of it. I mean, bro, my mom knew about it. That's a big deal. But these allegations weren't even the main topic of discussion. Because forget Diddy doing some serious stuff. Blowing up Kid Cudi's car? Psh, who cares?
Wait.
But people...
Wait.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Infamous for doing that. Apparently. Yep.
What?
Infamous for doing that, apparently.
This is a fucking evil villain for real. What?
Yep.
Damn.
What I really wanted to talk about was those elusive Diddy parties. There were these parties Diddy used to host where he invited the most popular people on the planet. Princes, actors, rappers, Oprah Winfrey, LeBron James, Mike Tyson, any popular person you could think of, they were there. It was like the ultimate Make-A-Wish Foundation gift. It seemed like so much fun. Who wouldn't want to be invited to a Diddy party? But when that clock hit 1 a.m. and that track list was from Party Rock to some Bryson Tiller, you would not want to be there. From what people say, after 1 a.m., then parties will turn into what they called
after 1 a.m. And we've heard about that too.
Yeah.
I think who said that?
It was a couple people. What you mean?
Yeah, it was a few people said after a certain time, boys, it's time for you to go. You need to leave.
But Cat said it all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did. Jeez.
Freak-offs, where everyone would go into their respective rooms and see if they can match each other's freaks. And the way these people would talk about the bedrooms after 1 a.m. is like each one was a brand new chamber of secrets or something. You don't know what could be in there. All we know for certain is you have a higher chance of seeing someone like Steve Harvey in one of them rooms before you see someone like Kim Kardashian. Because from what people say, these rooms were almost exclusively famous men. You could have Meek Mill in the first room telling someone who passed out to get up. Second room could be as random as Dwight.
Not to get up. Not to get up.
Oh,
Stupid.
Get up.
Because from what people say, these rooms were almost exclusively famous men. You could have Meek Mill in the first room telling someone who passed out to get up. Second room could be as random as Dwight Howard and Steve from Blue's Clues. I don't know. In third room, I can only imagine. All I know for sure is that it probably smelled crazy. It's too many people with too much money and too much influence to cover everything up. And that means every single one of those people who went to one of those parties is immediately on a watch list. All right, who edited this photo? But obviously, not everybody could have gone freak for freak with Diddy. There had to be some exceptions. Some people who said no. Like, I can't imagine him approaching Iron Mike on that type of timing. Could you imagine Diddy slowly trying to creep up on Mike? Hey, so, I was thinking, get your hands off me, motherfucker. And to make things worse, people are even saying that Diddy was illegally recording everyone getting their freak on at his party so he could use it as blackmail later. So that makes another list we're never getting. This, all the accusations and all these other things floating around, like his weird behavior towards Usher and Justin Bieber and his possible involvement with Tupac and Biggie's death, gives Sean Diddy Combs the strongest case for the most vile villain ever. And these all may just be accusations.
He was number one.
I was a betting man. So to finally answer the question, who's the most vile villain ever? It's Griffith. That man's evil transcends fiction. And moral of the story, the Discord is now up, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, you can join it. You can join it. This is a beautiful server where you guys can chat with one another. Suggest me.
Hey, that was. Oh, I changed the footage.
Yeah, nah, that
still playing it. that was wild. That.
Ivanka.
for him to be at the top of the list,
because he's doing some real life, well, allegedly did some real life stuff that we don't even really have the full context of yet.
That's not movies and TV.
Yeah, nah, these are real people, real lives affected, real cars were blown the fuck up. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is, he really, when he did the Joker mask and he looked like the Heath Ledger's Joker. That's
Jesus.
him. That's him. That's why fucking was it Warner Brothers trying to sue this nigga for that shit? I forgot who was
no. We ain't that. Don't associate.
Somebody was trying to sue him because
How you blow up a car? Hey, bro. There's many ways to do things. Anywho,
yep.
Y'all enjoyed the video. You already know what to do. Make sure to like, subscribe. Let us know if y'all wanted to check out some more. Scar's still definitely at the top of the list, but you know, that's neither here nor there. But let us know what you thought. Who was your number one on the list? Who should have been on the list? Let us know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed it, you already know what to do. Run them up, subscribe, share the videos, continue to spread love, be love as usual. Rogue Squad, we out. Peace.
Peace.
The bitches from Houston. If you got a problem, then we got the solutions. And there's no illusion. I made this shit happen, I'm living life lucid. I'm switching my strategies. Now they hate on me cause I'm causing casualties. But why are they after me? Deep inside they know they can't handle half of me.